Alright, so I'm at the end of the row of the white. I just did a front loop, so back loop, front loop, back loop, and then the very last stitch, half double crochet, regular. Chain one, snip the end and pull it all the way through so it's nice and knotted. Now we start now on the actual watermelon part. This one I'm using red. Very, very easy. Now what we need to do with beaded crochet is first load up the yarn with the beads. So all the beads are going to be on the yarn before you actually start crocheting. I actually have already loaded this one up, but just to show you how it's done. Get just regular yarn needle. Go ahead and thread it with the yarn. Get a few beads. For the scarf, I believe, for this demonstration, I'm just putting a few of them, but for my scarf, the one that I did previously, I put them on every 10 stitches, so it spaced them out nice, and there's enough beads to look like seeds, and then, as you can see, there's enough space here. The next time I beaded it, I did 5, and then again, space 10, space 10. I believe it came out to be 54, 55 beads altogether. It depends on what you want. If you want it to be more beads or random or whatever, you just have to load up your yarn with as many beads as you think you're going to be using, because if you don't have enough, what you're going to end up doing is having to cut your yarn and then rebeading. So anyway, we're over here again, starting off with a new color. Stick it into the very first stitch and put my red yarn through. Now, normally, like I did last time, I would just go ahead and crochet over the ends, but just to show you a little bit more clearly on how to do the beaded crochet, I'm not for this particular demonstration, but I did for my own scarf. Chain one, pull the end through, nice and tight. Chain two does not count as first half double crochet. Get these ends over to the side. So first half double crochet is just a regular half double crochet. And then we begin again with alternating back loop, front loop, beginning with a back loop. So that was one stitch, 2, 3. Oh, actually, this before I get too ahead of myself, this first row of red is actually just going to be the same as the green and white previously. It's just going to be straight half double crochet, alternating front loop, back loop. All right. So anyway, go ahead and get all the way down to the very end. Actually, I was just about to make a mistake in this. But alright, so alternate front loop, back loop all the way to the very end. Alright, I'm at the very, very end. Back loop, front loop, back loop, and then just a regular half double crochet. Now this second red row is going to where we begin with the beaded crochet. Now the reason why you need this first row of just plain red is because when I first made the very first scarf, I did the first row with the beads, but then it looked like the seeds were coming out of the white. Didn't like it. So anyway, if you're making this, you can do it however you want. I prefer to have the base row. So do a chain 2 and turn. Again, does not count as the first half double crochet. But now you got to start counting. So every 10 stitches I'm going to put a bead. So first half double crochet is just regular. It's 1. Second half double crochet, back loop. Third, front loop. Fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, oh, running out of yarn here, 7th, 8th, 9th. So for the 10th stitch, I slide a bead all the way over, yarn over. I did a front loop, so now I do back loop. Easy peasy. You see there's the bead on the other side, nice and locked in. That sucker's not going to be coming out. So we count again. 1, 2, 3. I feel like Sesame Street or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh shoot, I'm making a joke and now I missed my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, was it? 7, 8, 9. And I'm sure if I rewatch this video, I'll see if I did miscount. But, just for your benefit, just show you. For my intents and purposes, that's 9. Slide the bead over, yarn over, half double crochet through back loop only. 1, 2, 3. Arg, running out of yarn again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slide a bead on down, yarn over, 10. Now when you see it from this side, you can see how it's starting to space out every 10. Beautimus! You just go ahead and finish up this row. So I did back loop, this is front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop, and then regular stitch. Alright, this next row, I keep running out of yarn here. I'm getting it horribly tangled up. Hee hee hee. Alright, next row, you're going to do just regular, chain 2, just a regular half double crochet alternating front and back. So it's just like that very first foundation row, beginning with a back loop. Alright, all the way on down. Just wanted to show you when you actually come to a bead. This last stitch I did back loop, I do front loop. The bead, even though it looks like it's in the front loop, it is not. It's actually in the little bar right before, so you kind of have to pull the bead down. And there, I hope you can see it in this video, you'll see the little V, and there you'll do a back loop. So the bead is not in the front loop, it's in the little bar before it.